What's up guys, we're back in SpongeBob Tower Defense, and today I'm going to be showing you the fastest and best way to grind in AFK as well as macro for the gems, coins, faction tokens, as well as XP. So for the units, I'm going to be using Hinge as my primary unit. For secondary, I'm going to be using Squid Rex. Now you don't have to have any of those units. If you don't have a Hinge, you could use Hash. If you don't have a Hash, you could use Dennis from the challenges. And if you don't have any of those and you have Squid Rex, you could use him as a primary. And for secondary, you could use pretty much any other secret. Cyborg will work, Sea Bear will work, it's fine. And if you don't have those, just use higher level, maybe with the secret formula Mythic as your secondary unit. Then we're gonna move on to the Krusty Krabs. You're 100% gonna wanna have one of them, and you're gonna need starter unit. I'm gonna be using Grainy. You don't have to use Grainy. You could use any other epic. Just make sure you load them up, put secret formula on it, and it doesn't have to be secret limbo either. So we're gonna get started. As you know, a few days ago they added Davy Jones to all the maps in all the story modes. But the problem is, if you go back to the rock bottom, Disney Nightmare takes minute 14 seconds, and it's pretty easy to set up, pretty easy to macro. You get 100 gems, 100 coins, you get 300 XP, you get 15% for the chance drop, and you get 5 faction tokens. If you go here and you go to the chump bucket and you go to Davy Jones, as you can see, you could do it in minute and 45, roughly 45 seconds. But the problem is, you get less rewards, or you get a few more faction tokens, and you get slightly better percent for the chest drop. But the problem is, you're gonna need like 3 different secrets. You're not gonna be able to properly record your macro, and it's just not great for the time either. So what I would recommend, and it's probably fastest and still the best way to grind, is Nightmare on rock bottom map. I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna show you how to set everything up, and I would recommend you having 5x speed. If you just playing this game a lot, that's something you need to have it, and if you don't have it, that's okay. You could use 3x speed. It's pretty much free in the game. You could get it if you AFK a decent amount of time. Okay, we're gonna start, and I'm gonna show you how to set everything up. You're gonna put Grainy here, and you're gonna put farm here right away. You're gonna level farm up as much as you can. Few more times, then you're gonna place your Hinge or whatever unit you're using as a primary, and then you're gonna go back and max out your farm. After that, level up your Hinge or whatever unit you're gonna use, then place your secondary unit next to it. You don't have to have secondary unit. I just recommend overnight macro could be wonky at times, and secondary unit is just like for safety here. Then you're gonna max out your primary unit. In my case, it's gonna be Hinge. We're gonna max him out, and we're just gonna level up our Squid Rex a few times. And that's basically it. You would record this if you plan into macro. This is your setup. If you don't know how to macro on a Mac, you can go watch my previous video. If you're playing on Windows PC, you could search on YouTube, and I'm sure you'll find great videos that can walk you through how to macro on Mac. If you're recording, you're just gonna hit replay, and that's basically the fastest and best way to grind. I know the time is a little bit different, and the reason for this, it took me to get to here. Hope this helps. If you want to see something else, please leave the comments and let me know that you guys are interested in seeing something else, you need help with something. But that'll be it for this video. Hope it helps. Thanks for watching. Peace out.